One of the things that goes on as you get a little older is you start to understand people a little bit better. And you have to start to understand kind of what it is you want out of life and what it is that you think is the purpose of certain things. Like everything in life has a purpose, right? A car gets you from place to place. Maybe a sports car makes you feel good about getting from place to place. Whatever it is, it has a purpose. My coffee mug here holds coffee so I can drink it and stay awake while I work on something. But I think along the lines, writers in particular, and I've been watching a lot of videos of authors talking about the craft of writing, what they think their job is. And one of the things I've noticed in books that have come out in the last 10, 15 years is there's a whole lot of preachiness. There's a lot of, you need to do this, you need to do that. There's a whole lot of preachiness. And what I'm finding is uniformly true amongst some of the writers, not uniformly, but what I'm finding is largely true about writers from 70s, 80s, 90s, is a lot of them thought the idea was to entertain. And I always like that idea. That's always why I write books like this or some of the other ones. It's not to really tell you what to do or tell you what to think. What I want to do is give a chance to a guy who's coming off of a 10-hour shift who just wants an escape for a while, something to read and kind of get his mind to chill out. Have a nurse who's been on a 15-hour shift, something to kind of say, okay, I need to turn my brain off. Let me do something that's, sort of different. I want to entertain. I don't want to force feed people political ideals. I don't want to force people some agenda. I want to give people just a chance to escape and do something different. I just want to entertain. And I think as a writer, that's really where I like to focus. And the times I've gotten off of that goal where I've said, hey, let's do something a little bit different. Those projects never got finished. They just sat and they kind of they didn't really go anywhere. The ones that I was passionate about finishing, and the ones people have read, and the ones that have 500 Amazon reviews and 1,000 Amazon reviews, are the ones that I really focused on the entertainment side. So I think that's the key if you want to be a successful writer, is to entertain the audience. Don't become preachy. So I think keep that in mind. See if it works for you. It certainly worked for me.